Hey all, good morning. I am going to taking this session on the topic primary data versus secondary data. Let's start with what is primary data. The primary data is the data collected first and for a specific research purpose. The data is original and currently processed, and the data is collected through direct observation and tailored to research needs. Now let's check the what is secondary data. Secondary data is the pre-existing data collected by others for different purposes. The data is already processed, published or archived. Like examples, reports, journals, databases, government statistics. Now let's check the key differences between primary data and secondary data. Primary data is the original source while the secondary data is existing source. Primary data takes high time for consuming it, while the secondary data is quickly accessible. The primary data is highly expensive, while the secondary data is cost effective. Primary data is specific to research material, while the secondary data may not fit perfectly for research. The primary data is highly accurate, while the secondary data may vary accuracy. Now let's check the method of collecting primary data. The primary data can be collected through surveys and questionnaires, which is structured data collection from respondents, interviews, direct conversation to gather insights, observation, recording behaviors and events, experiments, controlled testing of hypotheses. Now let's check the method of collecting secondary data. The secondary data can be collected through literature review like academic journals, books, articles, government publications like census data, reports, statistics, online databases, digital repositories and archives, and the company reports like annual reports and market research. Now let's go for the advantages of primary data. The primary data is very highly accurate and relevant, which is collected specifically for current research need. Control and flexibility, researchers control methodology and variables, and current information, up-to-date data reflecting present condition. Now let's check the advantage of secondary data. The secondary data is highly efficient for time, immediately available without lengthy collection, and it is cost effective, eliminates expenses of primary collection, and it is broadly accessible, wide range of source and historical data. Now let's check where to use the primary data and secondary data. Use primary when need specific current data for unique research questions. Use secondary data when it is quickly accessible, budget constrained, historical analysis needs. Now the best practice is to start with secondary, like review existing literature before collecting primary data. Then verify sources, critically evaluate reliability and credibility. Then after it, combine the both, triangulate finding for robust conclusions. Thank you.